Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there. Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of The Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go. Welcome back to the Earn Your Happy podcast. And you guys, if you are feeling isolated, if you're feeling like you don't have a tribe of women, like-minded people to really help you transcend from where you are right now into the person that you know you are being called to be, or maybe you're getting that soul calling and you're not quite answering it yet, and it's turning more into a scream, and it's starting to make you feel even more awful than the thought of facing the fear around doing that actual thing. If you're in any of these positions, you have to join me this year at The Bliss Project. It is March 2nd through the 4th in Newport Beach, California, and it is going to be be a life-changing weekend. If you've been wanting to bust through your fears and really meet a like-minded tribe of people, this is exactly where you must be. If you're feeling called to this, I want you to go check it out at theblissproject.info right now. It's also in the show notes. And who is this event for? You guys, I really want to get clear on if you're feeling called to it. I want to make sure that you know what is going to go on there. So if you have always had a desire to do something big, but you've always been afraid to follow through, if you feel like you don't have the tools or the expertise to take the next step, if you wish you had that tribe of supportive people, if you're ready to take that next step into the next level, but you have no idea what that's even supposed to look like, or if you just want to feel more fully alive each day. And this is absolutely for you if you want a deeper connection and understanding in your relationships, if you want to become more fulfilled in your own job that you have right now and in daily tasks, if you want to know the true desires of your soul, and if you're ready to enjoy the journey just as much as the destination. And truly, if you are feeling called to expand your spiritual connection, we're going to be doing some incredible exercises, meditations. We have some awesome teachers who are going to come in and really give you the space to understand what that feels like for you, because for everyone, it's so different. But to be able to do it together makes you feel even more connected than you've ever felt before. So if you're interested in meditation, if you want to create a solid foundation for all of your goals and dreams to be built on, or if you just need a mental reset, a confidence booster, and to really own your own personal power, you guys, this is the place that you want to be. So there are still some tickets left, but they sell out fast, you guys. And this year will be the best Bliss project that we've ever done. We have a really amazing team working on it, and we're adding so many more things than we have ever done in prior years, because I know that when I get the opportunity to put epic women into a room, I want magical things there so that you guys can truly have the tools to create your own amazing transformation and experiences. And you guys, what happens there is nothing short of miraculous. So if you're ready to create your transformation, if you're ready to step in, if you're ready to have your tribe, this is where you want to be. And I hope that you join us and that I get to meet you and hug you and see you there. So theblissproject.info. And I'm going to start out this podcast with a few amazing quotes about you becoming you, because this is all about how to really live into our authentic selves and to become the person and soul that you were put on this planet to be fully expressed. So this is Don Mateo, Soul. To become authentic, we require a thirst for freedom. Freedom from psychological traumas, from self-pity, from self-preserving fearful ideas, from primitive instinctual behavior, and from dogmatic ideals that have been taught to us throughout our entire lives. This one is Kristin Ace. The most powerful way to raise the vibration of our world is to fully honor who we came here to be. I love that one, to fully honor who we came here to be. And I have a couple more that I want to read to you throughout this, but I want to talk about that. To fully honor who we came here to be. What does that mean to you? Just scan your brain. What comes up when you say, I will fully honor who I came here to be? In what areas do you feel that you are honoring her or him? And in what areas are you absolutely denying yourself, suffocating yourself, cutting yourself off? Because that's what it feels like, right? When we are not being the person that we know we are, it feels like betrayal of oneself. That's the way that I literally can describe it. And that is the second that I know that I am not in alignment with who I came to this planet to be. So let me read this one to you. The authentic self will come through when you're no longer performing, pretending, or denying. When you are true to yourself, being authentic
is a moment-to-moment proposition. It is a never-ending journey. And I'm not sure who says that quote. So when we are being ourselves, it doesn't mean that we have fully expressed ourselves when we finally decided to show up as us. It means that in every single choice, we are either making a choice in alignment with our soul and our highest self, or we are not. And this isn't something to feel bad about when you're not. It's just that you will get very clear signs in your body and in your life and in your mind when you are out of alignment with your soul's highest purpose. And this is what I want to start talking about. Is it comes in the form of feelings for most people. Sometimes it's thoughts. But for a lot of people, it's going to be an immediate gut reaction of that doesn't feel good, or almost like a gut punch sometimes if you've completely denied yourself. And when you are living in alignment with your highest self, it feels good. It feels right. You feel proud. And sometimes it can feel good right away, but then it can, be followed up by our realistic mind immediately after that, right? The reality version of, oh no, what did I do? Oh no, what are they going to think? Oh my gosh, was that the right decision? When in your soul, if you would have made the other decision, you know that you would have been betraying yourself. You would have been giving something up. So I want to talk about our soul truly is here to become the highest version of itself while living on this planet, right? And we do that by creating experiences. So you guys, you're not just going to become your authentic self and feel fully expressed on your own, or your soul is not going to do that on its own. You have to create the experiences in order to experience yourself in a bigger, higher way. Does that make sense? So what I mean is that you just waking up in the morning is not going to have you fully experience why you are on this planet and who you are and who your highest version and authentic self is. So when you wake up, you have to create physical experiences and thoughts in order for you to become the person that you know that you are. So sometimes it's required to go through a lot of resistance, and sometimes it's required to meet a lot of people outside of your comfort zone, and sometimes it's required to go and move your body and do the opposite of the things that you're doing. And how you know what you should be doing is you will feel like time passes easily. You will feel like you are in flow. You will feel like you're connected. You'll feel like you've had massive growth. You'll feel incredible self-expression. You won't feel anxiety. You won't feel stressed out. These are ways to know that you are following the path that your soul wants you to follow. Now, a lot of people ask me, okay, but what if, the thing that I think I'm supposed to be doing stresses me out? Well, I have this question for you. Does the actual doing stress you out, or does the fear around the doing stress you out and everything that comes before it? Because I think that if you found the people who are already doing it and they told you what to expect and you started learning and you started immersing yourself and you started taking action, I believe that the stress and the pressure would actually alleviate. So we're putting the stresses and fear around the wrong things, right? Or we're putting the stresses and fear around things that have not yet happened. And because we don't know yet, even though our soul knows that to fully express itself and to fully feel itself, we need to go there. So often for me, the fear is actually a direct indicator of where I need to go. And when you start moving in that direction, when you start getting the answers that you need, and when you start talking to the people who have done it, that's when things start to really ease up. So what's an experience? I want you to think about this right now. So let's really do this together. What's an experience that you have been being pulled towards? Is it an event? Is it coaching? Is it surfing? Is it parasailing? What is it? Is it riding your bike? Is it going out in nature? Is it yoga? Is it baking? Is it painting? Is it creating? Is it writing? What is that experience that your soul has been yearning for in order for you to actually fully express yourself and feel who you are. What is that? Because I guarantee you're being pulled there for a reason. You have to create that experience so that you can know who you are and to really fully enjoy who you are. And something is waiting there for you, either some awareness or just some form of relaxation or some form of learning or some form of aha, whatever that is, it's waiting for you. So it doesn't matter if it's play, and it doesn't matter if it's a project. Both are equally important to feel the full expression of your highest self. So you guys, I want to know, and when I put a post on my Instagram saying that this podcast is out, I want to know what your soul is being pulled to fully experience itself. You have to create these experiences for you because it already knows who it is. It already knows if it loves nature. And when I say it, I mean you. You already know in your deepest soul or in the deepest corners of your soul, if you love nature, if you're a surfer, if you're a singer, if you're a songwriter, even if that feels like the craziest thing on the planet to say out loud and you've never done it, you already know what you are. It's now time to start creating those experiences to become you. Because right now you're not really you if you're experiencing a lot of pain around suppression. So that's why you're experiencing the pain. Our soul's job is to give you pain in some form to make you act. Because let's face it, we don't act when there isn't pain or resistance, right? It's like life is good, life is comfortable. We don't really start moving unless we feel the need to, right? So what is that, you guys? I want to hear if you would comment what you're going to do, what the plan is. It doesn't have to be huge. It can be small, but just start doing it either once a week or on a day-to-day basis because that is going to make you feel more like you. People will be drawn to you like a freaking magnet if you do this. Start watching how people start treating you when you even just start taking action of living in alignment with your soul. It's really amazing what will start happening. If you do this for even 1 month, take a soul challenge, right? Ask your soul what it wants to do each day and make a little bit of time for it. And in 30 days, I want to know what happens in your world. People will be drawn to you just simply because of your energy. You'll be elevated. People will want to help you. It's really mind blowing. I know when I'm in alignment with my soul, I go running and I legit get high fives from people. People smile back at me. People offer me things to help me out in my business. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And when I'm not in alignment, I feel like I'm pushing, like I'm trudging, like I get upset with people. I want to place blame why things aren't working. I don't feel creative. I feel very trapped in my head. I feel bad for myself. I'm annoyed with people easily. I want to sit and eat all day. That's how I know I am betraying myself and not listening to my soul. And it's so much easier to just want to sit at home or do the easy thing or pretend like my soul is not talking to me. But that also means I'm not giving it space. So you guys give yourself a little space to hear your soul. So whether that's some quiet time, which is very challenging, right? We don't necessarily want to be alone and be quiet. That's either boring or it brings up a lot of stuff, but you can't hear with all the noise. So give yourself some walks in nature, ask yourself some questions, do some journaling, give yourself some time to ask yourself what those experiences are going to be. So I can't wait to hear them. Make sure you post on my Instagram because I really want to engage with you guys to hear what you're going to do. This is game changing. So who's going to do this for 30 days? Maybe once a day, soul experiences, small or large, and see what happens. I cannot wait to hear about it. All right, you guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. You totally rock my world. And I am just beyond grateful for you for listening and for all of your feedback and engagement. This podcast has been one of the biggest blessings in my life because I find my tribe and get to really talk about the deep stuff. I don't know about you guys, but surface level stuff can be pretty challenging for me sometimes because I want to get in there. I want to know what your soul is about. I want to know what lights you up. I don't really care about the surface stuff. I do, but not so much. Okay. Kidding, not kidding. All right. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. And until next time, earn your happy. Bye, everyone. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey all, I'm so excited to share with you, Earn Your Happy is now part of Growth Day Podcast Network. A bunch of us are coming together to bring more growth to the world and support shows and brands that we truly believe in. And one of my friends is also on the network, and I'd love for you to go subscribe to his show. You guys, Trent Shelton has the most incredible podcast. It's called Straight Up with Trent Shelton, and it's going to remind you that you are built for this. I have heard Trent speak in person multiple times. I've listened to his podcast a ton. He's coming on the show, and I literally cannot wait because this man just spits straight fire. It is like truth that goes to your core and makes you take action right away. If you want one of those podcasts that when you're just out on a walk, you can't help but want to start running and run through a wall in your life, this is the show to go listen to. So you guys, make sure that you go subscribe to the show, Straight Up with Trent Shelton. You're going to love it. Hey, do you know what the big secret is this year? And it shouldn't be a secret because this should be your biggest focus. It is building your community. I am always working on building and nurturing my community, and everyone is talking about the power of community. Without an online community, you just cannot grow organically or create a real movement, which is what I know that we're all after. And you can build trust or monetize your audience. When you get community right, not only does your audience grow faster, but so do your sales. But where's everybody going to be managing their communities these days? And a lot of online entrepreneurs and thought leaders are turning to Circle.so. Circle is an all-in-one community platform. It lets you host content and create discussions, live streams, group chats, and memberships all under your own brand. And what's so cool about Circle.so is that you don't even need a website or Facebook group. Instead, Circle lets you build your own community site where you can host content and manage your members. You can even create locked and unlocked content spaces, groups, and classes. How freaking cool is that? You can put your content behind a paywall too, and you can charge different amounts of money for different spaces on your community site. Circle.so is famously easy to use, and it has a free 14-day trial for you, so you can go check it out, see if you like it, see if you love all the options. Just go to Circle.so. Go check it out right now, you guys. Imagine being able to manage your community, start group chats and live classes, and accept payments all in one place. Kind of mind-blowing since this is usually spread all over the place. You have to log into so many different things. If this is the year to capture, organize, and monetize your community, head over to Circle.so. You can get a free trial and start building your online community right now. Just go to Circle.so. You guys, you get the 14-day free trial. So just go and see if it's for you. It's going to streamline everything and make your life so much easier. It's so freaking cool. Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently, and most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori.